Coach, what's going through your mind in the last 5 minutes or so of that game?
So after the goal, did we score or before?
Before.
I was a little bit. I felt that we could have scored because we were on top of them. To be honest, I think they were the best team only for 10 minutes when they scored the 2-1. When they scored the 2-2, actually we were playing better than them already. We could have scored like the third and the fourth goal. So I was a little bit kind of frustrated because we weren't winning, and I think we were deserving to win. And the second thing, and so when we scored, I was very happy. And, I was extremely happy that the goal happened because of Sam, that he came back, and Ryan, that he scored. And so guys that came from off the bench, and they, like we do sometimes, we always say that the team is the leader. And I think the performance of the guys that came on today was extremely good. Bjorn came on, and you've seen at the end, he saved a couple of crosses, and he was really good. Levy gave us this. We were not able to press anymore, so we needed fresh legs, and Levy was able to do so after the 2-1. So that's the reason why we were, I think, in the best team after the 2-1, and then everyone else, Sebastian and Ryan were really good, and I also made possible to Fafa to attack the first post. I think I told him like a million times from January 15, and maybe it's a little, even though he speaks Italian very well, maybe I wasn't able to make him understand, but he did fantastically. I think he was the best player on the field today, so I'm very happy. Yeah.
That's 2 games in a row where your side has gone up early in the first half and then conceded goals midway through the second. Is that a trend that's concerning you, or do you think that's something that can be addressed pretty quickly?
I think it's a little different than last game. So last game, the second half was completely bad. This game, the first 15 minutes weren't that good, but we also have been, I don't want to say unlucky because the goal is a banger. They scored a fantastic goal, but that's the chance that they had to score. They didn't have 3-4 chances, and then they scored like Salt Lake last time. So I would say it's a kind of different. The first half, guys, was like I don't know. If it would be a city, it would be Florence. This is the first half. How beautiful it was. If it would be a person, would be my wife. How beautiful it was. So that's how beautiful the first half was. So that's. If it would be an idea, it would be socialism. So that's how beautiful it was. That's the way that we played in the first half. So I'm really happy.
One last one for me. Obviously, your first game.
Yeah, I didn't do 4 press conferences, so I need
to
be.
Make up for it. It's my first one this year too, so we'll just keep going. Obviously, your first game back on the touchline. How did it feel for you? And I saw you waving at the crowd standing up for you on your way in. What was that like to get that kind of reception on your way back?
So I told me the entire week, I say, hey, I'm not going to do anything, blah, 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 because if not, I don't want the thing to be about me. I want the thing to be about the team. But it was like, so the roar of the crowd when they announced me and what they say, like it was like, guys, it's beautiful, and I'm speechless, and I'm so grateful to these fans, and I'm so happy that we could celebrate together at the end. So it was like, I think it's another thing that tells me we need to even work more because they deserve more. They give so much passion, so much love to me and to the team that we owe them. And guys, we're second place. No, I don't know. It's like it's top, but there's still a place to go up. So it's beautiful to be second.
Vanni, I wanted to talk about the 2 goals that your team conceded tonight.
Yeah.
Because it felt like, knowing how of a purist you are with zonal marking,
Yeah.
both times, it felt like Tristan Blackman got caught out, got pulled out a little bit.
I don't know the second one. To be honest, I cannot say too about the second one because it was that fast, and I actually was talking with the guys that were supposed to come in. So there's a big question mark. On the first one, I agree with you. On the first one, I think Tristan was attracted to the man and followed the man behind Ranko. If he stays in position, probably is there, not considering a goal. That being said, Tristan has been fantastic for the other 85 minutes. So, I say every time that I am a purist, but I know that the way that I want to play, especially defensive, is an utopia, and we cannot be 100% always ready there. The utopia is there. We know that we always have to mark the space and never the man. I think today we did it for 85%, 90% of the game. So, okay, next time let's do it 91%. Next time let's do it 92%. And that's how the utopia is there, ready for us to be better. But we need to be honest and say on that goal, if we don't follow the man, probably it's harder for Evander to hit that banger.
And I also want to talk about the boost that Raposo goal, not only to give you guys the win, but you have some tough games coming up next week against Toronto, then LA Galaxy, who are first, and then another Cascadia Cup clash away in Seattle. How much is that going to help you guys in training for the next week and ahead of those games?
A lot, because more than the next opponents would have been like, we played fantastically, but we didn't win again. Okay, we played fantastically. What do we have to do to win a game home? So, so the goal, I think it gives us that, as you said, the boost of being more even conscious on what we can achieve, being more even, I would say, hard on ourselves in order to be better. Because again, I think today we've been fantastic for 75 minutes. But the first 15 minutes of the second half, they weren't good. So we need to be better in that first 15 minutes of the second half. So I think that that this goal, beside giving us 2 points, and beside giving us 3 points in the Cascadia Cup that our fans were sporting on the stands, and we want to keep it here this year too. It gives us the awareness and the fact that if we do things properly, the points are going to arrive.
And then last one for me. I know you talked a little bit about him already, but what kind of impact does a player like Fafa Picault have, especially after missing him last week against RSL due to international duty?
So every player brings a lot of, according to his quality, but at the same time, you need to be very into the system in order to bring your quality. So you guys were asking me at the first 2-3 games why Fafa wasn't starting, because Fafa was not yet into the system. He was not yet doing the thing that this was supposed to do, especially defensively. And Dallas was a kind of test, to be honest. It was like, let's see if he can do it. And he did it for 55 minutes. Today he did it for 90 minutes. And he did on the right. So the idea was to play him on the right, to pair him with Miller and exploit his being fast, and that is not his favorite side. That's the problem. It's a good problem to have him and Ali. When they play together, they both like to play on the left. So, and in fact, he scored when I changed a little bit, and I think that he finally understood, with work. So credit to him and kudos to him. The fact that it's not easy for 33 years old. He always played in a certain way. Come and they say, no, you don't do it. You have to have space. No, you need to be, because the defensive part is the most important part. And he said, yeah, but you signed me to score goals. And when he started doing it properly, yeah, you can see what he can give us.
The announced attendance today was just shy of 25,000. Not only is that not dropping off, it seems to be even increasing above and beyond that 20,000 mark. What can you say about the fans that seem to be returning to BC Place, especially after not being able to come to matches with the pandemic and just with what that added boost gives you?
The fans have been amazing. So, I can talk from when I took over, August 21, and of course it was still COVID and everything, but we had like a growth from there. And first of all, we have to say thanks to them and thanks to the people that believe in us, that love to play us. But we also have to say, we have to recognize, there's a lot of people that work in this club to make a product that is perfect to promote us. All the guys that work in our social media, all the guys that work in our media department, all the guys that work in the office, and there's a lot of people that they should be recognized for that, and I really thank them too, because this is the demonstration that the club work together. Because if we bring more people, if there were 15,000 people instead of 25, we're not scoring the third goal. That's pretty obvious. That's because everything goes down, the environment goes down, and what brings up to put the heart beyond the obstacle when you're tired, because you see, hey, they believe in us, so it helps us to believe in ourselves too. So I think again, it's a win for the entire club and for the fans, and I hope that they celebrate tonight. That's kind of a long weekend. It's Easter tomorrow, so they can stay out tonight till 3, 4, 5 a.m.
Last one from me. Just in general about Ryan Raposo. He got a run of about 10 minutes today. Looked hungry right from the get-go. A couple of goals this season. I think he collectively is maybe a yard off the goal line. As a veteran of this team now, do you still see him kind of growing every year? And where do you see kind of his ceiling? I
joke every time with Ryan because I say the best thing that could happen in his career is having me as a coach, because I changed him his position and everything. Some other guys, they can say the opposite. Having me as a coach, it was the worst thing impossible of their career. But I think Ryan is growing every year. He's growing every year, Ryan. And I spoke with him yesterday. I say, hey, you don't start, but when you come, you're gonna be very important. I say, yeah, I know. He knows that he's an important player for me. He's a player that I can rely because tactically he knows perfectly the position of the wingback. And when they came on and we went to, instead of the diamond, play 3-5-2 offensively, and with him and Sam wide, he was, he brought us a lot of energy, and he also is a fighter, even if he's small. If we're going in a brawl, he's the guy that I think next to me, because we know it's gonna be like, so it's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Speak to the 2 goals that you scored in open play.
Yeah.
Would you almost say that was close to the kind of trademark of goal that you want to create and see, particularly the second?
So the second goal is a pattern play that we do. It was also the same. So when you score this goal, they count 1 point. But as a coach, it's like 50 goals, because it's so beautiful and it's a lot, because it's I would say it's telling the players, it's believing what we do, because that's what we are trying to do. It was, I would say, in my opinion, a fantastic goal, and but even the first one, to be honest, because it was isolating the 1v1 with Ali, what we wanted to do, and bringing the player there. So a lot of things went into the thing that we wanted to do and how we designed. Also, the set plays almost came out like the trick one. Yeah, that's so. It was a good day, and that's also the demonstration that again the team is the leader. We score every time team goals. We never score like goals like everyone dribbled someone or like shoot from 25 yards in the top corner. Maybe sometimes it will happen, but every time we score beautiful team goal, and we scored all the 3 goals are 3 team goals tactical. Even the third one with Sam wide and the ball over and attacking the first post, so it was really beautiful.
Any final questions? Great. Thank you, Vanni.
Thank you.